Hi, I'm Teryn and welcome back to my YouTube channel if you've been here before. If you're new, I make a lot of skincare focused beauty content as well as fashion and life content. If that sounds interesting to you, please be sure to like this video and subscribe. I'm excited for this video because I'm reviewing a new skincare product and this is great for people like me who have acne. I'm trying out No Beauty by Vanessa Hudgens for the first time and I received the Glacial Bay Clay Mask. I love a good mask and I was really excited about this one. This is different from the Peter Thomas Roth sulfur mask that I have used on my channel, so I don't want people to assume that this might be like a possible swap for it. They are focused in two different ingredients. So the Peter Thomas Roth is focused on sulfur, whereas this one has a lactic acid focus. Let me tell you a little bit more about this Glacial Bay Clay Mask. This purifying facial mask draws out impurities, tightens pores, and restores your complexion to its radiant glow. This mask is made with mineral-infused colloidal clay harvested from an active glacier in British Columbia, and is especially created for oily, acne-prone, and sensitive skin. This product is also vegan and cruelty-free as certified by PETA. This mask is also intended to reduce pigmentation and prevent breakouts. So there are 4 key ingredients. The first is Canadian colloidal clay harvested from an active glacier. This is the type of super clay that detoxifies skin and infuses it with minerals and hydration. The next ingredients up are kaolin and bentonite clay. This duo purifies and tightens pores, clears congestion, and prevents breakouts. Lactic acid is also one of the main ingredients, and I love lactic acid. This is one of the types of actives that really got me into this new journey of my skincare. Lactic acid increases skin cell turnover, which gets rid of those dead skin cells, which will ultimately reveal an even texture and a luminous glow to your skin. The last main ingredient is giant sea kelp, and I don't believe I've ever seen this ingredient listed as a main one for any of my skincare products or any of the skincare products that I've looked into, so I'm really interested about this one. Giant sea kelp is filled to the brim with antioxidants and inflammatory compounds. This is a type of super seaweed which helps to reduce redness and protects your skin barrier. And if you've been on my channel before, you know that I'm really serious about protecting my skin barrier. The instructions for this product are to apply a thin, even layer on clean, dry skin, avoiding the eyes and lip areas. A little goes a long way. Leave on for 4 minutes or up to 10 minutes. Gently remove with warm water or a warm washcloth and then pat dry. If you have oily to combination skin, you can use this mask up to 2 to 3 times a week. And if you have dry or sensitive skin, you can use this mask 1 to 2 times a week. I really like that it has one of Vanessa's pro tips, and her pro tip is to steam your face or use a warm washcloth to open up your pores before applying. So this product is 1.7 fluid ounces and it retails for $45. I will have an affiliate linked in the description box if you are interested in purchasing this product to try it out for yourself. I was so ready to try out this product. I was experiencing a hormonal breakout, one of the worst ones I would say that I've had. Nothing too crazy, but still like a bit much, and I was using like the pimple patches, and it was one of those situations where it's taken a while for the acne to come to a head so that the pimple patches could really work its magic. So I was like, okay, I have this mask, it has lactic acid, let's see if it will kind of speed up this process so I can go into healing mode when it comes to my skincare. So I was super hyped to try out this mask because I also love a good mask. I'm always trying to find new ways to incorporate mask into my routine because it really does help. So to start, my face was cleansed and I did use Vanessa's pro tip, and I used a warm washcloth on my face prior to applying the face mask. I used a little plastic applicator, a little plastic spatula. I was originally going to use a brush, like a makeup brush or a skincare brush to apply the mask, but I couldn't find it, so I just used this plastic applicator because you don't have to double dip and it just makes it really more efficient to help maintain the efficacy of your product. And I applied a thin layer of it. It did say that a little goes a long way, and that was definitely the case. I applied a thin layer and I felt like that was enough. I did feel a little bit of tingling while applying the product and as it was setting in, which is mentioned in the description of the product. It wasn't burning, it was just like a little tingling, probably due to those main ingredients like the clay and the lactic acid, but it wasn't anything that was uncomfortable. I didn't feel thing that made me feel like, oh no, like I gotta take this face mask off. If you're wondering, the mask smells like clay. I know that's kind of an obvious thing to say, but I don't see any fragrances listed in the ingredient list, and it has like a nice fresh scent to it. I like earthy scents, so it doesn't bother me, and this is something that you're eventually going to wash off the face anyway. The clay mask applied really well and it dried really well. Obviously, if you kind of have it thicker in some areas, it will take longer to dry. Whereas if you applied a thinner layer on certain areas of the face, that will take less time to dry. I left the mask on for about 10 minutes. It tingled a bit at first. And what I really loved about this face mask is that it was not difficult to get off the face at all. Like, I've used some masks where it feels like you're there for a really long time, being a tad bit aggressive on your skin trying to get the mask off, but this was able to be just like melt off right away. It was very simple, it was very effective, and I feel like that's something I love when it comes to skincare, because a lot of times our skincare routines can be super long. Mine typically isn't, and that's how I like to keep it. But it was really nice to be able to breeze through that. I loved how easy the mask was able to be removed from my face. I used a warm washcloth, just the same one that I used to wipe off my face prior. I just used a different side of it to wipe off the mask, and it was just really clean and efficient. No mess, which I love, and I feel like I have a lot of product left in the jar to use because I used a thin layer. A little bit goes a long way, as mentioned, so I feel like this product definitely has the ability to not be used up so quickly, especially if I use it twice a week. And this is a product that I will be using especially before that time of the month for me, because that is when my hormonal breakouts come to play and it's just not fun. So after removing the product, I felt like my skin felt really smooth. It didn't feel dry, and that's something that I'm always nervous about. Despite having oily skin, I don't like when I take off a product or remove a product and my skin feels really tight and dry, because that tells me, oh, I got to make sure that I restore my skin barrier and get this hydration back into my skin before my skin starts overproducing oils. So that is something that I really liked. I pat my skin dry. My skin wasn't super dry, wasn't super tight, it wasn't irritated. It felt really nice and smooth. And I felt like I did have, you know, a little bit of a glow to my skin, but my skin definitely felt more fresh and luminous. So I definitely see where that comes in. After I wiped off the face mask, I just moved on with the rest of my nighttime skincare routine, and I just focused on hydration and moisturization following using the face mask. What I really loved about this product was honestly like the next day effects, because it really helped to bring the pimples that I had on my face to a head so that the pimple patches could work as magic. So I really love that. I really loved this face mask. I thought the texture of it was great. It went on well, it came off well, and it's definitely something that I will be incorporating into my skincare routine. I think this product is great for those of us, especially who have acne prone and oily skin, but I can definitely see the benefits for people who have dry or sensitive skin. I also want to call out the type of environments that people live in, because I live in a hot and humid climate. The heat index where I'm at is always in the hundreds, and the humidity is just a lot. If you are someone who's probably sweating more because it's the hot summer months, I would definitely recommend this product as well. I'm also someone who works out a lot, and I unfortunately am not one of those people who has minimal to no sweat. So I highly recommend this product. I feel like it's good for those of us who maybe wear sweatbands, or like maybe our hair products might get on our face, or we might just have really sensitive skin to like sweat and whatnot, and maybe are seeing a little bit more of breakouts from that despite like washing our faces and making sure that our skin care routines are great. Sometimes we can't really hold off those breakouts. So I would definitely recommend this product to those who have active lifestyles or even just live in a hot environment. I also love that this product just had a very like nice, cooling, relaxing spa type of feel. It definitely gave self-care. I know sheet mask and overnight mask are very popular within the skincare world and within skincare products, and I'm not knocking that at all because I love them too. But a nice clay mask is so refreshing to use. It's just like gives you a nice little break. You just feel like you're at a spa. So I love a good clay mask, and I highly recommend them. So I put the mask on, left it on for 10 minutes. I like walked around, like maybe read a little bit of my book, and then like came back because I set the timer for 10 minutes. And I was a little bit on the long side to try out a new product, but I didn't have any issues. My skin isn't super sensitive, like it's acne prone, but it's not super sensitive. So I felt fine with leaving it on for 10 minutes. If you are nervous about trying out this product, definitely leave it on for 4 minutes. You can also do a patch test just to make sure that you're not going to have any really bad reactions or adverse reactions to the face mask. A lot of you know that I use tretinoin, so if I'm using this mask, I'm not going to be using any other actives in the same skincare routine. This is more so for me to give my skin like a nice little break and really treat the breakouts that I may have, or just kind of give my skin some time to recuperate and try to have an extra layer to trying to battle hyperpigmentation, which is something that I deal with still. If you have any questions about this face mask, please feel free to drop it in the comments. Let me know in the comments if you have tried No Beauty by Vanessa Hudgens, and if you have tried it, what did you think about it? Also, again, just as a reminder, there is a link if you decide to purchase this product after watching this video. I really do enjoy this face mask. I've used it several times since initially recording this video because it definitely helps me with my skincare breakouts, and especially trying to prevent the breakouts that I get from sweating. It's nice, cool, and refreshing. I love a good clay mask, and I highly recommend this product in case you are wondering. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments. And as always, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment for more videos. Thank you again.